Playing Sir here, right?
Make sure they can hear us. Give me that coffee.
Look what I got.
You're now tuned into the Monday Midsole with your co-host, Molly Mall,
That's not true.
Bolos and
It's the
Jay,
people's ramp.
Unboxed and Buckeye City Soul. Powered by the usual suspects. It's the Monday Midsole. Let's go.
Yo, it's Monday. Welcome to the Monday Midsole. I am your co-host, Kev, aka Buckeye City Soul, and this is our Memorial Day special. And I really don't have anything else to say. I mean, we're gonna get into it. We got a great show planned for you. I'm gonna go ahead and send it up to the old man with the bluebird on his shoulder.
What's good, fam? It's Polos and Jays. Is Maul froze because he kept going in and out? Because he froze the cups.
Yeah,
I think he is.
Somebody go and snapshot that right quick.
Damn, just you said that.
All right, glad to be back here on this Memorial Day. With that, I'm gonna pass it over to the man with the Buffalo Bills hat.
Appreciate that, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mo. Thank you for tuning in on this Memorial Day, and we are going to kick it over to, if he stays put, Mr. Molly Mall.
Here, what's going on? I don't know what happened. Kev gave me the boot or something. Damn. Literally said trying to rejoin the room. Anyways, usual suspects was good. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. It's your boy Molly Mall, aka leader of the Light Skin Legion, ready to kick off another great show. And with that, I don't know who went. I'm assuming we got Nicole.
Do you know the
Hi, everyone. Rican Power Girl, Nicole, calling up for the society. And I'll kick it right back to Kevin.
Well,
Buckeye.
damn. All right. Well,
Kevin, wow.
so
Damn, son, you must be in trouble, Kev.
so formal here.
Legal name.
I'll kick it
man.
back to Kevin.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into what's in the box. We had no interview this week, so we just thought we had some extra time at the end, so we can go ahead and show your shots. That D-Lo combo, hashtag D-Lo combo. And I got it to kind of work, but I didn't get it to work the way I wanted to. So bear with me as a.
What he's basically saying is some of y'all pictures he ain't like, so he cut them on purpose.
Nah,
he just ain't telling you that.
Nah,
I will tell you that. I will be full transparency. He ain't like some of y'all pictures he cut.
Even if I didn't like somebody, I put them in there.
Now everybody's sitting there like, well, who he didn't like? Let's go through these pictures.
I can tell you. I can tell you who I don't like. How about that?
No, we all cool.
Okay, tell us.
We all cool.
You.
All right, let's get into what is in the box.
Who's in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
What is in the box? Sponsored by Unboxed app and Footage Society. Make sure you guys go ahead and download that Unboxed app and make sure you don't have green bubbles. If you have green bubbles, you will be escorted out of the room.
Green bubbles?
No entrance. No entrance. Denied.
It's none here. What's Big Boy talking about? Okay, it's getting ridiculous. We're going to find Kev. Late. What are you talking about? It was at 8 o'clock, my nigga.
On the dot.
We were on time for once.
Yeah. How you gonna find me when I don't get paid for this?
Oh man!
All right, so let's Marcus, you got the releases.
I thought we was knowing what's in the box.
We could do that first. All right, we'll do. Who's going first?
We can do releases and wait on Maul because I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because he might have opened the box up from 2 years ago.
All right, give me a second. I am getting there.
Uh-oh.
Don't start. Come on, man. Are you for real?
Come on, Prince.
Yeah, you
Should say princess.
Oh, shoot. Got him. Man, I'm about to text one of these kids to bring me down to water.
Shit, I made sure I had a couple of these joints on deck.
Man, if I bring too many though, like, you frozen too?
I'm gonna say, Marcus, you frozen?
Nah, I'm here. Can y'all see the screen?
He just moves slow.
That's not stroking, man. It ain't
Stroked out real quick.
We can see the screen.
Oh, really?
He's up for real.
Okay, now this thing is doing things on its own. All right, so for releases starting tomorrow, we got the shoe that's the most hyped of the year, the N&G Dunk Low Chunky Dunky. Which I know everybody and their mama is trying to tomorrow.
Chunky Dunk.
But I don't think there will be many pairs because it seems like everybody already got pairs.
Right.
Very true.
Is this shoe of the year for y'all?
Nah, but I like it.
But I like it.
Very true. And they're doing customs now also. They're doing different customs.
Yeah, I saw the Air Force One that looked pretty dope. I mean, I'm getting more into dunks now, but I like the shoe, but it's not. I mean, I still like Jordans, man. I mean,
you could diversify a little bit.
Yeah, man, but shit, I'm old. I don't need to.
Old and rigid.
Oh,
dang.
Man, I know you like to change up your hairstyle.
I got about a dozen or so.
With a zip or a tie, you know what I'm saying?
Or some clips.
Yeah,
wait. Look at that. I got a Barbie pin right now.
Zip or a tie. Or
Bobby pin, a razor,
a clothespin. You got a rubber
we
band.
Talk about releases.
We talking about her lace front side.
She's the MacGyver. She's MacGyver of hairdos.
We don't need to talk about her different wigs.
Duct tape and a gerbil.
I know you can't wait till this quarantine over. So
I'm so glad I have a lot of self-love.
You fucking with my self-esteem. It's your self-esteem.
Esteem of yourself.
Empower myself. I gotta empower myself.
You the power girl.
I need
All
you
right.
to go
All
ahead.
right, so then on May 27th, we got the Nike Women's Air Force One Low reveal. It looks just like a regular Air Force One with little.
I think you can pull.
I can't really see it.
You can pull the. There's a way to like distress it and make it look.
Yeah, it's got different colors underneath it.
It's one of them.
Yeah,
Can you? So what material is it? Can you click on it?
I don't know if it shows them on here, but
it's probably like that. I'm assuming like that. Those clots,
like those Chinese New Year's, maybe, or what was those? The Black History Month joints.
Okay.
So maybe it's like that. Since I mean it's the same shoe, it's just white. But yeah, you could.
Yeah, it look like it got a tumble.
Those are the.
They look better like that.
Actually, cut out the material, so it must be like yeah,
like the clots is what I'm thinking.
People's Air Force One's gonna be looking like dirty draws.
I don't know if I like that look. Y'all like it?
I like it better than the white.
I think it would look better with some.
I'm not a big fan.
With some better colors in it.
Yeah, it needs some colors. Like I'm a white fan, but
it need different colors than that.
Different color. Yeah, that color blocking.
I'm not a fan of those colors. Yeah, the color blocking.
Yeah, it's like a neon kind of look. Yeah.
Hey, what is Big Boy talking about? Hey, hold up a second. Can y'all see us? I mean, I see us on here. Is he having a problem?
I see us on YouTube, so I can.
But what did Big Boy say?
He just donated saying, "Can someone contact Kev's PO?" What are you talking about?
Oh,
man, we ignore it. We gonna ignore Big Boy.
Hey, be nice to Big Boy. Big nice. He sends his shoes to get clean at Police Society, all the way from Texas.
I don't make no money off of that. I don't make no money off of that. I got nothing to do with.
Be quiet. It's all of us.
Shameless plug.
Right, Big Boy snacks.
Mall is doing a reboot. I don't know if y'all saw
Big Boy snacks.
Yeah, I say snacks. Sneaks. I always, I change everybody's name.
You know what I'm saying? He like a snack or something.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to never do that voice again.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it again.
No. It's like I don't know if you're trying to do Tyson or
it's something in the middle.
Or Tanisha.
That's my Nicole voice. Listen, I got my lace front.
The hell it ain't.
I'm
The hell it
unlaced.
ain't.
They call me Nicole unlaced.
Why her voice got deeper? Wow.
The hell it ain't.
She grew nuts real quick.
Yes, she did.
I got
Or
them.
did she already have them to the
So
side?
you got them?
I snatched a few.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Where they at? Where they at though? You hear?
I can't with y'all. Stop, please.
In your throat now. You just. All right. Next.
All right. So the Jordan Why Not Zero, I guess it's the dot 3 wash coral. Yeah, we don't need to look at that. Then the other hype shoe of the year coming 9th. If this slow ass internet will pull it up. And we're waiting. Well, the Travis Scott Nike Air Max 270. Hopefully everybody got in on the raffles. There was a whole lot of raffles that popped up today for this shoe.
Makes you wonder if it's a lot of pairs of them.
I'm thinking it might be more rare thing because it's a lot of raffles. A lot of stores got them that don't normally get Travis Scott. So I'm thinking it might be
because
a few
of the
more of these.
I mean, I'm not crazy about that.
Yeah, I think Nike trying to build up the hype. I'm not either, but at first I wanted it, but I think it's a pass.
Look at the bottom. Buy now from $16.99.
Fuck no, baby.
That's the only reason I would want that.
Right, to flip, yeah. All right, Mall's changing computers, so I'm just keeping you updated. All right,
And we got a Nike PG4. And then last but not least, another probably top 10 release of the year. Coming back for the first time since, 2010?
Mm-hmm.
The Jordan 13 Flint. With the 3M material back on it again, since we haven't seen that since last time we saw that 3M.
Did you say
everybody get that pair or what?
You're breaking up, Marcus.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You said pair since 2010.
I think the 3M had hit
2005.
It was 2010.
2005.
Yeah, 2005 had the last 3M.
Yeah, because unfortunately my pair does not have 3M.
Mine doesn't either.
Yeah, the pair I had.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't taking night shots anyway. Flash.
I sold my.
You ain't trying to glow in the dark.
Nah, I'm about to say my big ass don't need to glow in the dark.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, we got another Adidas Dame.
No, I think
nobody will be buying. Will be sitting
I think where you stopped at was a very good stopping point.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into releases.
That's what we
got.
Yeah.
No, not really. Our pickups. My bad. I'm on autopilot. You know what I mean?
You got the extra holiday break. He extra relaxed.
Yeah, shoot, I'm like, man, we got a meeting early tomorrow too. It's like, all right, be ready. You on Monday off, but Tuesday bright and early.
That's me. I'll be in at 6.
Man, I'll be in the bed at 6. Marcus, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a few.
All right,
okay now.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I mean, I ain't been on in a minute for the pickup, so. But first, I got the Flints, as we just spoke about. Pretty nice.
How are they? How's the material?
The quality is good. I mean, it's probably the closest look out OG pair. Quality's good. I'm glad that they took all that long ass tongue off.
Yeah.
You got a normal tongue and the suede on there is pretty decent.
I like the long tongue. No.
Bet you do.
You on it tonight.
Ain't no place, sir. We don't need to hear about that.
Hey man, I'm sorry that you don't have big meat.
Oh man.
But you know about my meat.
When you got less real estate, you automatically go to things like that.
Why you talking about my meat? All right, then we got the Air Max 90, the green camo. I'm still not sure if I like the pair better than the red pair, but they don't.
I don't. I was, in pictures I thought, and then when I saw them in hand, I was like, I like the first joints better.
Yeah. That's always the case, though.
My first New Balance, the New Balance Kith Colorist.
Them joints are hot.
What made you get those, Marcus? What made you get that pair?
You know, I was just looking at New Balance because I was like, you know what, I want to try my New Balance. And I just was looking at the more recent releases, and this pair just kept popping up.
Okay.
And I was like, let me go and get these. Now I want the other pair to go with it, but man, the quality of material on here is just.
Have you tested the pink to see if it bleeds?
How do you test that?
You take.
I'll test that on.
Well, you could wear like a white cloth or like a white brush.
Oh, and you rub it?
And actually, yeah, and wet it and then rub it just to see if it bleeds.
No, then I'm gonna be mad, so no, I'm not gonna do that.
He ain't gonna wear them that much anyway. He wore them with
What are
that
you
picture.
talking about?
But that pink is on the toe box anyway, so he'd be straight. Like, I guess if your jeans rubbed on.
Now, I can tell this part back here, I can tell it's probably gonna get dirty. Real
But
easy.
not even that, but they
already
bleed
look
into the midsole.
Oh.
I've never seen New Balance do that on any picture I've ever seen of New Balance. Now, on a Jordan, yeah, you might see that. But
Yeah.
Jordans bleed big time. And then last but not least, the LeBron 7 Media Day. My first Bron 7. And
yeah, man, I swore I'd seen you with more 7s before. I
got 8s and 9s. I got 8s and 9s, but I don't have no 7s.
I got a few 7s.
Didn't you have a 7? Oh no, that's an 8. The sprites, those are 8s, right?
Those are 8s.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Nicole?
All right.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick because we get to me every week.
She ain't got no clue. I don't even know why we say her name.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do before the show starts.
You know, I want to
Before
be
the show starts, we're
inclusive.
gonna be like, "You got any kicks?" And then
Y'all
she say,
so
"No, we just-"
disrespectful. Y'all so disrespectful. I got something though. Hold on.
All right.
What you?
And don't show us
And
no
she ain't even got.
sandals.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna pull out them Dollar General wedges.
It looks like KD's hair.
She got the those abdominal.
No, but for real.
Abdominals?
I can't even think of it.
Right,
Abdominals.
abdominals,
No,
like-
yeah.
She got those 80 cents a week child hair. For 80 cents, you could feed.
No, so really, no, I'm really at I'm like at this crossroad where I'm like, I wanna, and I was just talking about this on the live show that I was on, with kickstands, but I want to focus my collection more. I don't want to just buy just to buy.
Focus or diversify.
Then what did you just do? Because some things, you wear them things. Them
These are my
milkshake
house shoes.
Brings all the boys to the yard joint.
And so I'm just trying to figure out what that's gonna look like. What do I want? Do I want to really get into more SBs? I know everybody snaps on Mo for his blazers, but I love blazers. Like, what is it? Do I want to do more female sneakers? Do I want to do sneakers with a meaning? So I'm in that role of trying to really figure out what it is that I want to do. And so I just completely have stopped. I mean, sneakers come to the shop to Finish Society all the time. So I could get certain things if I wanted to for a good price. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. So I don't want anybody to be like, damn, does she ever buy anything?
It just sounds like you need to diversify your collection and add a little bit of everything.
Right. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. Meaning a little bit of everything. Like what? What do you mean, Marcus?
I mean, like you just said, SBs. Yeah, not everything, but just like you just said, you want SBs. You want.
Yeah.
I mean, just maybe like maybe break your cops up where, let's say you got four silhouettes you want to rock with. Pick up an SB, then a blazer, then an Air Max, and then a Jordan, and then circle back again. Start out with an SB, blazer. I mean, just focus on.
I can do it that way.
I say you buy how you feel because I mean, as you progress through time, you're gonna diversify your collection naturally. It's better to do that than to buy some shit that you don't like, and then you end up with stuff. I mean,
but it all might change, right? Like I got pairs that I'm looking at like, damn, I'll never wear that again.
Show those Kobe's to us, please.
We'll circle back and I'll show you.
Don't do it, please. Don't do it.
Now with all these Kobe behind me, don't disrespect.
Yes,
I'm gonna need Maul
to
turn.
I need
to turn away.
Yes,
yeah,
you go full screen with it.
Don't
too.
disrespect her. Don't disrespect Kobe like that.
I've already disappointed him. I told you a couple weeks ago.
I don't know what the hell that was, bro. You got like the low budget lifestyle.
That's just the Walmart. The
oh my goodness. I know you copped those from Burlington because those didn't make production.
Right? You got them at Famous Footwear, like, oh, they got the Kobe.
Like Kobe. He in VA. My bad. He in VA. He went to Ross.
Right.
He got them on He got them on vacation in Mexico.
Those are limited release. Limited.
Exclusivo.
Only a few people got those Jordans in the world.
Yep. 3 people.
Horrible.
Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all abusing me.
Said, the only people that got those shoes are people that got the loser of the Super Bowl shirts.
I'm gonna take a page from Nicole. Good thing I have self-love.
That's why you was in the bathroom so long, because you was in there self-loving yourself.
Probably
Don't ever wear those shirts.
change. I'm proud of how Mo has progressed. Because, that 2017 ATL, he pulled some shoes out. I said, you better leave those in the room. He's like, you know what? You're right.
Hey, you know your man sent those to you.
Horrible. Horrible.
Oh man, Kev, I need you to chill out, man. Leave that man
like
alone.
some shoes that Leroy from Fame would wear.
I love him. You know, I went to the high school.
Did you?
I went to the high school, yeah. LaGuardia High School. Yeah.
Oh.
I knew you looked like Debbie Allen.
I didn't know.
That is my girl.
I didn't have talent.
That is my girl. I love her.
Oh shit!
You over there dancing like Dark Aunt Viv?
I need. Yo, chill
First
out.
things first, rest in peace, Uncle Fred.
Oh my god, y'all ain't got no sense.
All right, Mo, what you got, man? What you got?
Please don't put them shits out.
Please don't get them. Please,
That's what she said.
No, get the Kobe, please.
Okay.
Get the Kobe.
I tell you, go to somebody else. I'll grab the Kobe. Then okay.
Oh,
My gosh.
Mo,
I had to change locations and I didn't bring my shoes down, but I did cop the Brazil Dunks. I won those on a raffle, so just insert boom. Yeah.
Okay.
I show them to you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what they look like. Yeah, I mean, listen, you can be my proxies. But yeah, that's all I really picked up. I got some Mamba Sports Academy stuff that came in. But yeah, that's it really. I'm trying to be good, keep it low key. I have a pair that I thought was gonna get here on Saturday, but I got pump faked. It's gonna be here tomorrow.
Hopefully.
So I'll show that next week.
All right.
I'm excited about those.
Mo, you wanna go? Let's wait for Mo for last so we can fully enjoy.
Let me tell you.
Just like Marcus, I was worried about these because they shipped from somewhere and then like the next moment they were like
rerouted.
No, like let's just say like say if they came from Washington, like all right, they shipped from Washington and then the next day they were in like Texas
Oklahoma?
or something like that. Yeah, Oklahoma. We're in Oklahoma.
They just went around. They just went around you and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh, what is going on? So
I've had that, yeah.
Yeah, they did. So they did show up. So super grateful for that because I was worried because I saw that resale was getting kind of nasty on them.
I know. Tell me about it. Some of my merch.
I went full Lakers because I saw a deal, and I was like, man, I gotta get them because I bought the purple ones, and then these were like under $100. So I did buy the up tempos.
I'm about to say, you ain't got no damn control.
Yeah.
So wait, you ain't saying nothing. See,
nice.
You gotta wear them for one pick, and then we ain't never.
Right, exactly.
We need that Carl Winslow picture for
He
this.
gonna do his combo pick, and it's gonna be
That's it. And they gonna be RIP.
But I like the up tempos though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
when you wearing a Lakers jersey, you're gonna go and look, and you're gonna look at them LeBrons, you're gonna look at them up tempos, you're gonna say fuck them up tempos, and they gonna sit.
He got those Kobe, and he got the nines. You still got those nines, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
I've got a few Lakers jerseys though, so you know what I'm saying. Like I can't, I diversify.
He got a few, and they all gonna go with them LeBrons.
Exactly.
They might. And then I got the Brazil joints.
There you go.
Nice.
And then I bought a Ricky Henderson Oakland A's jersey, and it goes perfect with these.
Nice.
So
how many laces? That came with just one set of laces?
Yeah, just the one set. But I like the white though. I think I like the white with it. But yeah, that's all I got. I have some stuff coming in though, cause
you ain't got no self-control.
None.
Coming in, you ain't said. I thought you were on break.
Man,
that's RoboCop.
Listen,
they had
the, you know what I'm saying, the deals were starting to come through, and then, you know what I'm saying, it hit you at a certain time of day. You're sitting there like, oh, okay, let me look at this, and then, okay. This is a good deal. Puma had
No, I do that.
Puma had
do the
shoes
Carl
for like
RoboCop post tonight.
Puma had like they had RSX for like 70% off. Some of them were 70% off. Some were 50% off. So, you know, I may or may not have.
Nah, bro.
Did you buy them Spider-Man Pumas? Did you buy them Spider-Man Pumas?
God.
Yeah. See, God damn, this nigga here buy everything.
Oh, did he?
Them hoes is ugly too.
I like them.
Wait, so did anybody get the feline Biggie Smalls?
Hell to the no.
I want
them things are
Nah, but for real, felines are super comfortable. They're super comfortable.
Yeah, there's a lot of comfortable shoes that are trash.
I want to have them Grant Hill. High school.
You said Kev was disrespectful.
I'm gonna get some to put the fat laces on them.
Yeah, that would be hot. Yeah, with the felines, yeah.
Yeah, so you can wear those once, just like me.
Now I would rock them.
Okay.
It's like different.
I don't want my Jordan.
Hey, them New Balance, you ain't gonna wear them no more.
Okay. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow.
They just retired themselves. No, you might wear them tomorrow just because, but then they're gonna catch.
But he ain't going nowhere tomorrow.
If you wear shit around the house, though, that's the thing.
He's selling them. They're like,
y'all act like y'all don't.
They was
Y'all
tried
act like
on.
y'all don't walk around the house with y'all boxes and y'all sneakers on all damn day. Come on,
Man,
I'd like to erase that visual.
I haven't put on a single new pair. Yeah, I got.
I thought you was going to say you ain't put on no boxes. I was about to say
Marcus walks around with boxers and Jodeci boots.
Ooh, yeah.
He's sitting over there sweating when it's 40 degrees outside. Like, Casey, where's Casey been? He's been in the bathroom for 2 hours.
Spooking. Walking around with diapers and shit.
He said, "Man, who ate all the powdered donuts? Did you have powdered donuts?"
This is why I don't need days off or Mondays off. This is why.
I worked today, so what you talking about? Worked long. I just got out from work.
I was working on the grill.
No days off, dog.
Shit.
Always working. Molly, what's up with that shirt?
What's up with my shirt?
I think I want to. I
can do a small run.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, don't make that face.
I like it, but I don't want the name on my chest and shit. But I like it.
And he got the cup too.
You should say Prince.
Wait, let me see the cup.
That's a legend, though. That's a legend.
Oh my god.
You're not.
Wow.
In your own mind.
Wow.
It's an Apollonia.
I love it.
Listen, man. Friends like you, who need enemies?
I can see Molly though with the whole Prince hairstyle and everything with the
Marcus
heels.
What?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
With the heels.
She said, you know. Like,
We need to pull up those
I'm
old
talking
pictures.
about the Prince look. I can see it with the Prince look. That's
But
all.
you said with heels.
First of all, he
not
got the
for real.
shirt. You got the hair. Don't try to project on me.
He said y'all gonna merge together
That
like
shit
both
over there.
Like both
You know I always gotta snap on you.
Nicole got
Don't try
a
to project
Prince
on me,
bicycle.
For
She
real.
got a bicycle. She got the motorcycle with no engine. She just be riding around.
Shit look like a laundry van.
she got a tandem bike.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
Okay, y'all gang get up on me. Got it.
I'm being nice. I'm being
That
good.
was
Mike.
y'all came at me mad unsolicited. Can I just chill here and be light skinned? Fuck.
Nah, son.
Mind my damn business.
He's trying to play him
Like
like
all of us do.
Oh shit, y'all crazy. Who's up?
You.
Oh, okay.
You cool?
All right. Well,
Dusty Kobe's.
I'm a.
Bust it.
Please.
Bust
We
it.
gonna start out. We gonna bring out the Blancas here.
Oh
Well, damn,
damn,
y'all
that's
did
a
a team
cop.
cop and left me out. Son
All
of a
right,
bitch.
Brazil.
You didn't buy him?
You know,
That's
he
the
ain't
bottom.
buying.
For the Argent.
Oh, I thought he bought him.
Nah, I got the Blancas. No, yeah, no, he didn't. Now check it out. Look,
I got them.
I talk a lot of shit. I talk about a lot of y'all to y'all face. It's all fun. You gotta laugh at yourself. I'm about to pull something out that.
You gotta be used to pulling something out and getting laughed at.
So we got the lifestyle.
I just want to know what was going through your mind the day you copped those.
I said they on sale. They $30. I said fuck it. I just pick these up.
Why?
He's like, Maul ain't got these though.
But
Maul
then,
ain't got these.
but then what makes it so bad is, like I said, when I wore them, you see, I don't wear them. I wore them one time. I wore them one time out on a date with my wife. The first time I put them on, she was like, "What the hell are those?" I was like, "You know it's bad when your wife ain't in the kicks."
Got them elegantes.
She's like, "What the hell are those?" She's like, I was like, "Oh,
Is that
all
the
right." I
lifestyle?
said they were only $30-$35, and she was like, "Yeah, you got ripped off." So
Where did you go? What
dang.
store was this? What store
Ross.
did you get them from?
It was a wrestler store.
Ross.
it might have been Ross.
I
It
knew
might
it.
have been. And you know
I
what?
knew it.
I think it was Ross or Marshall. One of them.
That
shits.
came with a 619 mask. Rey Mysterio.
Damn. Lucha.
Dude. That thing saying.
Mo. Come on, Mo.
Hey, listen. It was $30. I mean, you know, it's one of those where sometimes you just like, fuck it, they're cheap. Just get it to just fuck around. But then when
What
my
was the
wife
outfit? What was the outfit that you have on with that shit?
it was like 4 years ago. I don't remember that. It was
No,
like
what outfit?
This nigga
Super
had a-
baggy
he had a-
jeans.
He had a cheetah vest.
it was like 4 years ago. I don't
Baggy
remember.
No undershirt.
jeans, a big ass button down.
That's the kind of shoe you wear when you're
Like,
addicted
damn,
to
these kind of
sex.
remind me of S-Dot.
When you're addicted
Out
to
there.
sex and you're trying to keep it away.
See, this
He out there dressing like Jordan and shit.
is why I can't bring the crushed booty sixes on.
Oh man.
Mo, show
Yeah,
it one more time, Mo. Show it one more time. One more time.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see the front.
God
Let me see the front.
Almighty.
Look at that, right there. That
Can you just
mama
focus on him, Kev? Can you just focus
mama
on him
mentality.
Those
So
are
we
Keep it
those are
there.
Chernobyls.
we need
Nah,
angles. We need angles, Mo. Can we get some
Oh,
angles?
I got you. Bam. Hold up. Check the back out. Bam.
Wow.
It's inspired by the
We're gonna
two
get it inside. Bam.
and Peg Bundy's.
And then we're gonna get the
Blouse.
bottom. As you can see, they're pretty clean. 'Cause they
You
only
just
got
clean
one
them.
wall.
You just send them over to my shop to clean them.
You know how to scrub J's with a toothbrush.
Them hoes vinyl. You can clean them with some armor all with it.
He sprayed non-stick baking stuff.
Damn.
Some Pam on them hoes.
damn.
Yo.
He said he wanted. Jay
Give
just
them-
said you want them at a slumber party.
If you told me you cut the grass in those, I'd still be disappointed.
Right.
Man,
Right. Don't even give those shits away to anybody.
them look like
trash
shoes.
them.
Them look
Ain't
like
nobody gonna
shoes.
take them. Matter of
like
fact, I'm gonna
shoes-
take them to Footage Society, and I'm gonna.
No, the hell you ain't.
Nah, bro.
man, yeah.
Listen,
But y'all know that's the kind of shit he bought back in 2016 when he first started on the show.
I know. I'm telling you, that was
No,
definitely like a pre-menstrual.
but
But
the
that
thing is-
shit last year.
He
I
bought
buy a little bit of. Like I got stuff that like it's just a mix. Like I got a bunch of stuff that I mean y'all ain't gonna see, but I mean I mix it up. Like it's just
Yeah, you
I,
bought
mix
those.
it. I still buy
You
stuff
mix
that I
it too
don't
much.
show y'all because it's
You
just
mix
like,
in too much.
Yeah, you bought those to competitive double dutch in.
Listen, y'all.
Can I jump in?
I'm telling
Can I
y'all.
jump in?
He said, hold on.
Can I jump in?
You could be hula hooping in the house.
Damn.
They'll stop that shit. They'll be like, nah. You
Oh,
can't.
shit.
Yo,
okay,
Hey, you put your drawers on after you put those on.
damn.
They be oily and shit. Draws.
Big ass hole on them.
We got them Cisco Unleashed the Dragon.
Oh god.
Dude, you better burn them shit.
Horrible.
For real.
Cut them shits. Cut them.
Those have
Donate
officially
them.
taken over my Kobe icons.
Listen,
Those
find
are
love,
worth
y'all.
it.
Find love, y'all.
All right,
Oh,
let's go ahead and roll into the topics.
I'm so happy you changed. When I met you, you was
Oh,
rocking
no.
pantyhose.
I still buy stuff like that. I still do stuff like that. I told y'all mix it.
But why?
You know-
why?
Sometimes it's like, oh, that's cheap. All right, I get them in. I'll just beat them up. Like I don't like if I'm hanging out with the kids and stuff, like I'm not gonna wear something that's expensive. Like I'll buy some stuff and just beat it up, and it's cheap. But it might be where I wear like once or twice, and then it just sits.
You didn't beat those up though. You kept those crisp.
Yeah.
Well, that's because after the wife made the comment, I was like, okay,
Put them in a
I
time
don't think
capsule.
you can beat them hoes up though.
Yeah.
Those shit's already beat.
This shoe's made out of Nerf
They beat the
footballs.
shit out of you.
Hey, shout out to Mel for the $5 dono.
Hey.
oh yeah, killed me.
You got them Lamar Latrells. Said me and him and Wormser was in there popping the locker. All the young folks are like, what are they talking about? Who's Lamar Latrell? Them was from Revenge of the Nerds too, though. Them was the ones that they came with tassels on them.
Yo, I'm sweating. Stop.
Them Last Dragon so enough boots and shit.
I gotta put that on.
Master looking ass.
Them Rick James.
It's Rick James, bitch.
Oh goodness.
Them was the shoes you wore on that couch.
Hey, but I warned y'all 3 weeks ago. I said I got a pair of Kobe's that Molly was looking at me and be disappointed.
We need to do a weekly check through your closet.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
We
Yes.
need to do an archaeology.
Yes.
Hey, listen, sometimes you just get caught in the moment. It's like it's cheap.
I don't know about
Beat
that.
it up.
I don't know what moment that was.
I hope you was under the influence. Though.
I had a bad problem with Coke back in the day. I needed some shoes. I was on that
Oh
sugar.
shit.
And you know you had an outfit to go with it too, so that's
The
the
whole
next
shit,
episode.
bro.
I know he was
he be wearing
know
those.
what?
mad excited.
Actually, hold up.
$50 for the whole
I'm
outfit.
gonna get on Facebook. I remember when we went out, my wife took a picture. If I find the picture, I'll show you the picture with it.
I guarantee it involves the baggy jeans and a big ass button down.
Nah, he had
Some cargo pants.
a red
No,
see-through
no.
tank top
You got the
on.
Janko Jordan jeans.
It's
Wider. Wide.
That's why the bottoms ain't get dirty because the jeans is covered.
We had 18 pockets and shit.
All right, let's get into the topic.
Do we have to? I really like this.
Yeah, we can do this
man.
at 8 o'clock. I mean, 9 o'clock.
God,
Mo, go get us something else.
Mike.
oh
That's
my
a
god.
new segment. What's in Mo Cop? What's in Mo's closet? Like,
Mo's closet. I like that.
Oh shit.
jeez.
You,
Wow.
Those
You
Wear
already-
that shit to the
so
next
much
meetup.
more joy.
you already know the joints that Slick Rick hate, the drunken monkeys.
Oh yeah, go get them. Go get them.
We'll save that.
Yeah, that's next
All right,
week.
next week you got to bring them.
Remind
joints
me, I'll pull them up.
We'll remind you.
But hold up. But before we keep going, that leather is on point because
out.
I got them in Italy. Now, I mean, it is. It's like it is. I got them on honeymoon.
Italy, Texas, nigga shit.
I know, right?
You still
you-
defend them?
Were you at a
They
gay
nice.
club when you bought them?
The quality is nice. I like them. I lace those up still too.
Oh, shit.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm stressed.
It came with a onesie. with a hole
No,
in the back.
ass out chaps, man.
In the fanny pack.
Not the fanny pack.
Match it.
So it came with a kazoo.
Molly is over there like, stop, guys,
Jesus.
stop.
Molly always got to be our
Yeah,
professional.
that fishnet wife beater.
Oh, that being all light skin and
Yeah,
shit.
one of them Jamaican wife beaters. The extra big holes in them.
Nah, you rocking them shit. You got a G in the wife beater.
Yeah, the white beater and the balloon pants with the same material. Looked like he was about to practice 8th grade basketball.
Umbros.
Them came with the Bob Cousy shorts.
John Stockton.
Pistol Pete. Had a built-in belt on him. It was Gucci.
Oh, y'all got a headache, y'all.
I know. That's what I was like. Oh,
Hold
my
up.
cheeks are hurting.
Damn that, I'm literally sweating over here.
Me too, I'm feeling like
Yeah, there's other problems.
Man.
Topics.
All right. Topics. Are dunks the new Jordan 1s? I mean, they are definitely, for me, I mean, I know there's been a lot of people that have been in the dunks for the longest time. They've been in the SBs for the longest time. But it seems like a lot more people are starting to catch on to the wave. And I mean, me, myself, you know, I'm kind of getting into it myself. Like, I do have some SBs from before or whatever, but I never really wear those. But I do wear the off-whites. And I mean, I just got the Brazils, but I can see myself wearing those a little bit more. I almost like the lows, the dunk lows, better than the Jordan 1 lows. But I like the Jordan 1 highs better than the dunk highs. So, but like,
Makes sense.
like in this picture here, I think it'd be so dope if they dropped the Chicago 1 with the dunk bottom. I think that would be sick. It's in the picture here, Mo.
Oh.
You looking up in the air.
No, I know.
I was trying to visualize it too.
He said, "What is that?"
He's trying to think of the outfit that we're confused.
My joint is so off right now. Like when we're live, it's just lagging.
All right.
I'm 20 minutes behind.
Oh, you can't see it?
My I don't know what's going on. My YouTube is 20 minutes behind
Oh,
because
man.
you know the commercials and everything.
Click on live. Click on live.
Yeah, click live and it'll show you.
I mean, I thought Well, keep going.
All right. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that dunks are kind of infringing on the 1, or do you think that they're their own thing and they're just popping up? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that's a fair comparison as far as trends. I mean, it's not the first time that they made a comeback. It's cyclical, right? Things change, trends change, etc. So it's now a dunk wave. So like all those OG SB collectors or the digging stuff out the closet, like the Stussy, like that. I think the lows, the pink joints, went for like 2 Gs, like easily, like they're just flying off. So let's see. It's is it like the Jordan 1? Yeah, but it's a little bit more pricey. So for those people who are trying to jump in, it's a little bit more of an entry tax.
Yeah,
Right.
And the funny thing is, when you think about it, as far as what's dropped this year, with the exception of, I mean, let's name the top 3 that have come right now. You got the Travis, which are going anywhere from 12 plus. You got the Strange Love, which is going again another one that's like 12 plus, and then you got the Chunky Dunkies, which are, I mean, they're probably going to be up there too. But when you look at it, what Jordan 1 this year has dropped that's over $1,000 at this point, if there is one. I can't even think of one that's dropped. So right now, that seems to be the big trend there, are the dunks,
But you also got to consider the consumers of SBs, right? And so the consumers of SBs are, I think, is a bit different than those that are hyped on like J's. It's a different demographic as well.
But also the market is flooded with 1s. I mean, you've got lows, bids, you got highs.
Right.
We get at least 2 1s a month. So the market is flooded. So you're not going to see that. Now, if we get to the point where it's starting to look like where the dunks are going to be dropping that often, you're not going to see that high resale except for like on collabs and stuff like that. But I think what's going to end up happening, they're going to oversaturate the market, because I was just looking at 2021 dunk releases. It's already 10 of them on the calendar for next year. That's crazy, and at some point it's going to get where, just like some years ago, the 3s were the hot shoe. And then it got to the point where they sat on shelves because they oversaturated the market. And I think they might be doing that again with dunks.
But I think with the dunks, if they stay simple like this, I think that they'll sell. I think with the difference between these lows and the Jordan lows are the fact that the Jordan lows are kind of like a mid and they're a little bit different. It's just like having like the retro with the Jordan on the back, the Jumpman on the back, as opposed to the Nike Air on the back. So, it gives you more of an original vibe. And I mean, I see, in the chat, Maserati Leak, he said honestly he's growing tired of people and fake Jordan 1 and SB hype, and there's too many people claiming it just to seem cool. But I'm like, really, if people don't gravitate towards a shoe, then you won't get any more shoes. They won't make any more because they're not going to make that money. If they see an ability to increase, their profits, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to push those out there more. So then you're going to have more choices to pick. I mean, at this point, here's the deal. Like, if you've been a fan of this shoe for so long, then you have to get your plug together now at the end of the day. Because
when you said simple, I'm sorry, Kev, when you said simple, what do you mean simple? As far as like simple, like a Brazil, or
the color blocking, like it's simple. Like it's not like
But look what's coming out. Most of the stuff is, the chunky
the chunky donkey. But that's also an SB.
And those are SBs, right?
So
I think that's important to distinguish between like the dunks, the dunk lows, and the SBs, right?
Yeah, more of a dunk low. I like the dunk low.
That's a different crowd. That's a different demographic.
Right.
And to that comment by Maserati, like he said, where was this hype 6+ years ago? I think that's what intrigues me the most. Is like where we are right now as far as like state of the culture and like resell and all that stuff. Like this is the first time where the SB hype is at its height and resell is at its height. You know what I mean? So like that's what like the entry fee, as I was talking about, like it's a high tax for admission. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what intrigues me the most. Like I'm not a person that's gonna like just jump into the SBs and stuff. Like I got a handful, and I got receipts. So, but I'm not gonna sit here and claim like I'm a dunk head, I'm an SB head, or anything like that. If there's a pair that's out there that I like, I'll try to get them. If I don't, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll concede. I'm not looking to go crazy and pay resale for the shoe. It's not something like I have to have. You know what I mean? Like
I remember. Go ahead, Marcus.
No, go ahead.
I remember at the shop at Footage Society, like we used to have so many SBs and nobody was buying them. And now you could see people are just asking and wanting to resell them even more. Like you could just really see the change this last year. I would say not even a year. I would say maybe like 6 months.
Did the Travis, I'm drawing a blank, were those on sneakers or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Were they?
But they weren't.
I didn't think they were. I didn't think
they hit it first, and then they hit sneakers like a couple of days after they hit his site.
Right.
Yeah. Because we all tried to get them that day. I don't know why you don't remember, because we all tried to get them.
Yeah.
I try and get everything.
Listen, you lose track of L's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm not it because I thought the whole thing was Nike was supposed to stop. I thought they weren't going to do, the dunks or SBs on sneakers anymore. I thought they were just gonna make that strictly skateboard shops only. That's what I thought.
No, they're gonna be on sneakers, but they're not gonna be at Foot Locker, Foot Action.
Right.
They're gonna be at
They're not gonna hit inline. You gotta have an SB account.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. And then here's the thing. Like, I think it's crazy. Like when people get upset that like they have ownership over a certain thing when other people start liking it. But like if you've ever resold a shoe, you took that opportunity for somebody who really liked the shoe to get it at retail price. So you really can't cry about somebody who comes in and they buy it, even if they buy it to wear or if they buy it to resell, because we've all done it. Like we've all bought a shoe and resold it at some point. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like if I lose, I'm going to have I'm going to be a little salty for a second, but then I move on to the next one. And where shoes are right now, there's no point in buying it after, when it hits StockX, because the price is crazy.
And then, you people are in the chat talking about Kylie and first start this trend. If you look at pretty much most sneaker trends, they were started by a celebrity at the time. Ones, people started rocking ones when Kanye was rocking ones before he went to Adidas.
Right.
People were rocking threes when Kanye and Jay-Z was always seen in threes. All of those shoes, you couldn't find them at those times when those celebrities that were on top were rocking those shoes. And so it's not going to be any different with Travis. So, you can't really blame the consumer mindset for seeing something. They say, oh, that looks dope, I want to grab it. And one of the things that Maul has said something about, like the SB heads and the dunk heads, and kind of Kevin kind of touched on it as well. We are sneaker heads, and it's not about, oh, you've been rocking SBs all this time, and now other people start to want to rock SBs that are in the sneaker culture already, then it's a problem. We are sneaker heads. If we see a dope ass shoe, it's a dope shoe, regardless of what silhouette it is. 5 years ago, I wasn't rocking nothing but Jordans, but I started looking at other shit. and I'm like, I want it. You know what I'm saying? And just like right now, I got a couple of pair of SBs. It's just because it's a dope looking shoe. It has nothing to do with the height. It's just some shit that I know I can pull off and I'm gonna make it look good. So we shouldn't get into that whole, oh, the SB heads was doing this. I mean, because if that's the case, then the SB heads shouldn't be buying J's. You know, the Air Max people shouldn't be buying J's, or the Jordan people shouldn't be buying Air Max. We all sneakerheads. We all love shoes. So I mean, we gotta embrace everybody that loves shoes and not just say, well, we this group and this is our shoe. It don't work that way.
But is it a little different if, let's say, let's say for instance, you have no, you have no SBs, no dunks, anything like that, and then you just go and get the chunky dunky that come out, and then you don't get any other ones. Do you have that same thought process if you don't sprinkle in a little bit of, because I have maybe maybe like 12, 13 pairs of dunks, but that's not my main thing. So is it the same? Do you think the same way if you just buy this one hype pair and then you don't get anything else, or if maybe you buy multiples but you don't buy it as often? Does that make sense?
I mean, if you like the shoe, you like the shoe. I mean, if that's the only dunk that come out that you like,
right,
why would you buy another one?
I don't really think there's any rules. Like, it's like, I mean, you make your own rules based on how it is that you personally want to diversify your collection.
There are better dunks that are out there, right? Like, I mean, I like the ones that are coming out, but I mean, if you really look at some of the dunks that have come out, there are dunks that are way better than those chunky dunky that are coming out. So why not?
But where's your opportunity to cop at retail?
Say it again.
Where's your opportunity to cop those, at retail?
Oh, right.
So like I said, it costs to be the boss. So, there's a lot of money if you want to get into that. But if you just want to cop, stuff that are coming out now and start to build that up.
Right.
I mean, to each their own. People cop shit all the time. People jump in, jump out. If there's money to be made, someone's going to cop it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've learned that over the course of the years. Like, we call it a culture. It's a business. It's an economy. It's capitalism. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, at the end of the day, if it's sought after, it's going to be copped. Someone's going to buy it. Someone's going to stand in line. Someone's going to tax you. Do better or pay up. And that's it.
Right.
And you don't know what that person's actually paying. I mean, somebody might end up with a chunky dunky, and we're extreme consumers. So you have to look at the casual consumer that, hey, I'm gonna buy these shoes. I saw these, and I think they look cool. They're a little bit different. Like, there really hasn't been too many shoes like these. And plus, I mean, the value factor is another thing. If you're able to cop for retail, and you have this shoe that is worth $1,500 now, or even more at some point. Like that's a pull there. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if something happens, you buy a shoe for $100 and you wear them for 3 months, and then you can sell them for $800. Like, you made $700 right there.
And I think it's more exclusivity though. I mean, I think it's more
right.
like that. I might get a chunky dunk and the rest of y'all may not. And that's kind of like, making me feel better that I got a shoe, even though I want all my boys to have them, but it still feels good to have something I can rock that I'm not going to see 100 other people wearing. Like, damn near every Jordan 1 that comes out.
Right. And I think that if you don't expand the group of people who are able to get things, then you don't expand the culture. Like, you keep everything funneled into the same people, it doesn't have a chance to grow past that. So, like, somebody that's out of the culture can be brought in by being able to get that shoe, and they have that story at that point. So then that plants the seed and allows them to, further and get into other things and say, oh wow, I really like these. Like, Bill that was on the show, he had always liked shoes, but he wasn't really into sneakers, but he had an opportunity to get those LeBron was it 16 or 15s or the Ghost joints. 15s. When he got the 15s at the pop-up, and then ever since then he's got into shoes. So what I'm saying, I like seeing that. I like seeing people be able to embrace that, and they can connect with us or anybody else that's in the culture. And I don't think that it should be exclusive to people who have been buying. I mean, obviously we've been buying Jordans forever. They're not going to give us free Jordans because we've been buying Jordans. They're not going to give us a pass to do that, because if they did, then how would we look at it? Like, if we could get every shoe that we wanted no matter what, will we really find that urgency to buy everything? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have L's to keep your appetite there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't eat McDonald's every day.
L's and more.
And I think one of my biggest pet peeves, which is something that we're basically touching right now, is the negative Oh, because I'm about to get
I was
serious.
about to say, she looked like she about to like.
Hey, I'm about to. That's when you start clapping. Like, hey. So let me tell you, no. But one of my pet peeves is when people talk about resellers. And I mean, for me, having a resale shop, but we talk about the value of the sneakers, right? And they own. So you buy sneakers, not just for the purpose of it, right? Of the value of it, but also it's basically an investment that you're making,
right?
But if it wasn't for resellers, would you be making $700, $800, $1,000 over your sneakers? But nobody talks about that aspect of the game.
But I look at you in a different. You got boutiques, and then you got. So here's the difference, right? You have people coming to you who are selling you their shoes, and they did what they did, right? They're giving it to you. You mark it up. You do what you do. You got people who are just using bots and just buying all the shit and then getting rid of it. That's what I don't like. Like, you got a boutique, you're a business, right? If somebody is selling you their shoes, that's how you obtained it, and you want to mark it up, that's your business. I mean, shit, everything we buy is marked up. That's what it is. It's the difference between that and somebody saying, okay, I'm about to go out here with a bot. I'm going to cop 50 pairs, and then I'm going to jack the price up on all of them. You've just taken away 50 or 49 or however many pairs from somebody who legitimately wanted it. That I don't like. But as far as a boutique, it's a business. Like, again,
so if you think about, and I'm not saying that we can answer this right now, but how then do you label the difference between an actual business, right, that would have overhead and all types of other expenses versus someone that has a bot? So they're both called resellers.
Right.
So how can we distinguish the two?
I mean, what's the difference? You're reselling. I mean, they might get a better deal on it than you, depending on where you procure yours from.
No, I mean, as far as identifying
Nicole, the shoes that you sell, Nicole, are the shoes in your shop? Let's say the majority of them are they shoes that have been brought into you by customers, or did you go out there, buy them on the day they dropped, and then now you're trying to flip them in your store?
So is a mixture.
But what's the majority? The majority is
people coming to the shop.
Exactly. So if the majority is the other end, where I'm just buying it up and selling it, that I don't like. You, on the other hand, I mean, I don't like you for other reasons. But as far as your business,
my hair.
No, your hair is on point tonight. Well, it's good tonight. I won't say on point, but that's the difference, right? So again, you're not out here buying up and then taking away from others. You're selling. That's how I distinguish it.
Yeah, the way that I see it is kind of keeping the culture alive in a sense, because I mean, there's sneakers that you have not been able to keep, that you wasn't able to get when you was younger, so on and so forth. So, or whatever. So go ahead, Molly.
You're trying to figure out how to distinguish it, right?
As a name, like how can you label it differently?
That has overhead, pays taxes, and all that jazz, versus someone who
has a bot,
built the program, has a competitive advantage against the average consumer, and against the average reseller. I think it's totally different for someone who is cashing people out at lines, who may have a connection at the store, and is helping that business keep their lights on, right? Because let's be honest, a lot of those chunky donkeys, they're coming out the back door, and that's a survival mechanism. It's fight or flight, as far as like how those small businesses are able to survive. So that person who has a program and is using that competitive advantage to take advantage of all the other people, that's how you distinguish it. That I don't like.
Right.
But that's on Nike though. I mean, and
it is on Nike.
And then what Leak is saying, he's like the difference between keeping things underground is separate from mainstream. But Nike's a business. They don't care. I mean, they'll release it in limited numbers just to keep you wanting the shoe, and then boom, hit you with a GR, and you know what I'm saying, like that. They don't care about preserving the culture.
Nike will care about bots.
They care about
their bottom lines. When it affects their bottom line, Nike will care about bots.
Right.
So if everyone had a tally of how much they had to spend in the secondary market as a result of missing because there is no bot control, and that turned into a class action, Nike would then care about bots. Right. Nike would then use the money to protect their website so that couldn't happen. And until that happened, they don't care, because the shoe sells, right?
Right.
A dollar from you is a dollar from him, it's a dollar from the bot, it's a dollar, right?
Dollar.
That's it. It's currency. Bread and butter.
And they move them fast too, so like it's
and butter, that's it.
How long bots been around now? What, like
long time.
6-7 years? Or longer?
Longer than that.
Since the internet started. Since they started
longer than that. Yeah, Ticketmaster bots. till they got sued, and they got sued because they were double dipping, because they had a secondary market that they were selling on top of their primary market.
Interesting. They're buying the tickets.
So they're buying their own tickets and then flipping them on the
right, and they didn't have any bot control, so they were double dipping, so they got in trouble. Right.
Interesting.
Well, let's keep it at this topic for today.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I want to get into the hashtag. We can. I mean, it's already 9:00 anyway.
Taking to church.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get it. We're gonna button it up here. Hold on a second. I got something on here. Hopefully, I did it right. All right, this hashtag hero, they're all going to be hashtag D-Lo combo. Definitely appreciate everybody going out there and taking shots and posting them and utilizing the hashtag. It was awesome to see how many people really participated. I tried to get one from everyone. If you put multiple up there, I probably just got you once. And if I missed you, let me know. And I'll figure a way to make it right or whatever. Anyways, who wants to go? Marcus, did you want to say? Or well, we'll let Marcus end it.
Yeah, we'll let him end it.
But let's go, Maul.
Yeah, I'll start it up. First and foremost, like always, thank you, usual suspects, for kicking it with us. Hopefully, you guys got a good laugh at Mo's expense. I know I did. Glad that we can, add a little comedy, hopefully a little bit of relief before we get the week started. Hope everyone's families are safe. Obviously Memorial Day weekend, a lot of people are going to be out. So just be careful, right? If you're out there, wear a mask, gloves, sanitizer, wash your hands, all that good stuff. Let's not get lazy and lax now. With that, man, appreciate everyone who joined on the webinar on the Zoom last Friday.
Oh yeah,
this past Friday, that was meant a lot, for all parties involved, and I know a lot of those people who joined as well. So I'll keep it short, I'll keep it brief, we'll move it along, but just want to let everybody know I appreciate y'all. Be safe, and I'll see you next week.
Go ahead, Nicole.
Oh, okay.
You got the big ass smile.
That's really hard to follow. Like, he had the hand clap going also. I was like, wait. But thank you for watching, guys. Also, thank you for having me on the show as well.
You can stop saying that now.
I know, right? It's like shit.
But and definitely, guys, follow the sneaker battle that's going on right now at Footage Society. The first set of questions categories was actually from the guys. I see actually a few people. Danny's on there. Link is on there. We have Liz Shoe Game, which that's kind of like an honor to have her on the battle. But so definitely, and Rican Power Girl. Thank you.
What's your name again?
You over there voguing. And Rican Power Girl. Thank you.
Rican Power Girl.
He's over there popping and locking like he was in that high school.
She's about to do the stanky leg in a minute.
Oh, Lord. Her leg just stanky.
Damn.
Ouch. Okay. Thank you to the panel as always. I mean, I love you guys. We always cracking jokes. Y'all just keep it lively all the time. I say this every week. It stays the same. I appreciate y'all, all of you guys. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm sure you guys, are relaxing on this Memorial Day. So appreciate y'all for tuning in to us. What was I going to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Make sure you guys are checking out Who Has the Heat as well, Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm actually thinking about doing a small sneaker battle with my son because he wanted to do one today, so we did it. So I may go live and do that. He seems to be into editing and little camera stuff lately, so I may do that. And then
good job.
Yeah. I know, right?
Once y'all do a team battle against Molly and his kids, that would be dope.
Ain't got no chance.
That would be dope.
That might be fun.
That
That
might
down.
be fun.
Yeah, I'm
That
down.
might be fun. Okay.
That would be
we
dope.
might
It's
do
all
that.
good fun.
We might do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, just as always, appreciate all you guys and thank you for and like Molly said, thank you guys for everybody who tuned in last Friday to the Zoom, honoring our soul sis. And then thank you guys for submitting your D-Lo combo picks. I will admit I did not get one in. I'm sorry about that. It's just, I really don't have an excuse.
You're bum.
I mean,
You blew it.
I mean, I think you left a pair in Atlanta that year.
You know what? I sure did. Now I think about
Charles
it. Yeah.
Chaplin's.
I was like, anniversary.
He's like,
Air
damn,
Maxes, or...
I'm gonna have to check a bag just to get these shoes. I'm like, bro, why are you bringing those shoes back, man? Just leave them here. No, leave them here. Those two, leave them here. Like, you got plenty of space. Them shits don't need to come home. He's like, yo. The best part was he's like, wait, y'all ain't bring no dress shoes?
Nobody brought dress shoes. I had a blazer.
No.
I'm like, but listen, no, but before we go to
why
when
you
we do
bring
these,
up the dress shoes? Oh my
I'm gonna need
gosh.
y'all to bring some. Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to bring some blazers. Y'all trying to get into some spots, especially here in DC. Bring a damn blazer and some shoes. You can't get in everywhere with some t-shirts and jeans and shit.
Listen, we never had a problem getting anywhere.
Never.
That's because we take y'all to places where y'all can get it.
DC,
that ain't happening.
Sports bars.
That it's been DC, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't want to have to go anywhere where I need to wear hard bottoms, loafers.
I'm having
everything
fun.
of the sort.
I'm not going to.
I do enough for that Monday through Friday.
We'll talk offline.
I was just gonna say.
There are advantages to that. We'll talk.
I already know where that's going.
Okay, at least you know.
Listen. I feel you.
Okay, that's okay. All right, Marcus, go ahead.
Hold on. Wait. All right. First of all, thank you guys. Thank you, Soul Sister, for coming on today. It's a holiday, so definitely appreciate y'all coming on and everybody coming in and checking us out once again. Hopefully, y'all left a thumbs up. If you left a thumbs down, let us know what we did wrong. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the shout outs here for the hashtag or people who shouted us out here. So let me go ahead and do that. First, Molly Mall, KY Souls, 313 Retro Queen, Rican Power Girl, Unboxed App. Shit, I'm gonna say y'all. Shit. Mr. Kicks Connoisseur Ghost, Dominican Coquille, L, Hella Lace, Lean, Dre Day Kicks, I am Lars Young. So appreciate y'all shouting us out. And let's go ahead and get in the darkness.
It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah, what you ain't paying your bill?
We got candles. What you about to pray, baby?
Marcus, BKLG quarantine.
All right. First, I want to shout out to the usual suspects. A lot of y'all reached out to me after y'all saw the passing of Diana, and that meant a lot to me to hear from everybody. And shout out to everybody on the panel. Y'all were the first ones to know about it after I found out about it, and all of y'all were just right there for me, and I appreciate that. I mean, the calls and everything, because it was a hard time. It's still a tough time, and I'm still dealing with it. I'm gonna try not to get emotional tonight, but y'all know how I am. But also, Diana's mom wanted me to tell everybody thank you so much for the outpouring of love. She's seen everything on Instagram and Facebook, the flowers. I mean, she had so many flowers inside the chapel, outside the chapel. They were everywhere. Her mom even posted them all over the place. I mean, the outpouring of love was amazing. And I know some of y'all saw the service, and one of the things that her mom said that really got me was she said that Diana never felt like she was pretty or that she was loved. And y'all showed her so much love, and that touched me, and that touched her family so much, because they never knew she had friends like that. They never knew. So it meant a lot to the family to see the outpouring of love. And just real quick, I mean, some people didn't see the show on Friday, some people didn't get to watch the Zoom, but Diana passed away on Friday morning, minutes after she and I talked. And that's another reason why it's so hard on me, because I was the last person she spoke with. And when her mom reached me, she said, "Are you the guy that she spoke to the last?" And I was like, yeah, because after I talked to Diana, 15 minutes later, she wasn't there. I kept reaching out. She was gone. So that's tough. I know that she went out hearing the voice of her best friend, which gives me some type of, confirmation that she was okay. But yeah, some kind of comfort. But at the same time, it's still something that's going to forever linger in my mind, that I was able to talk to her for the last time. But she passed away of natural causes. A lot of people keep asking me what happens to natural causes. I'm not going to go any more further into it than that. You know, it was nothing major. It was just natural causes. Things happen to all of us, and it was an unexpected thing that happened to her. And you know, it's tough. I mean, I don't know what more to say than, and it's tough. It's been a struggle. I talk to her every single day since we met, every single day, and it's been a whole week, and I haven't talked to my friends, so it's tough. But I'm glad I have you people. I'm glad I have, especially everybody on the panel. I mean, y'all have stepped up and really took. You can't take her place, but y'all have filled in that void that I have in my heart, and I appreciate that. And just want to know, I want to do a tribute to her in October, and I want as many people that can come to come for her birthday, so we can have a big tribute where everybody can get together and show us love. Hopefully, this Corona shit will be the past, and we can get past it and just all get together, come together in fellowship. Because again, like I said, Diana was all love. She loved everybody, you know, and we just have to show her that same type of love that she showed everybody else. And with that, Kev, go ahead and hit it, man.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Listen, no hard feelings. I love all of you guys. You guys are my family. Thank you so much for having me on again. I would love to come on anytime you guys want. I love you guys.
We love you too.